Okay, to accompany the layered parota, I thought of making sukka bhaji or with dal. The ingredients are one onion chopped, about a handful of cauliflower florets, chopped into bite-sized pieces, and then one potato chopped. This is green mung dal, whole mung dal. What I did, I used a cup of whole mung dal in this vessel and then cook it in the pressure cooker. This is after cook, this is before cooking. And then 1 can of chopped tomatoes. It is a 14-ounce can of chopped tomatoes. 3 cloves of garlic, crushed, and a teaspoon and a half of salt, then 3-4 tablespoons of oil. See, this is not a diet recipe, this combination. This is a very rich one. I have taken it for all the oil, even for the parota. But for this, you need 2 tablespoons of oil. To bagar making it, I have whole spices. This is a fennel seed, 2 cinnamon stick, and then 2 clove cardamom piece, 1. And then half a teaspoon of red chili powder, and then half a teaspoon of turmeric. I am getting ready to make saute the vegetable. I am adding the oil, 2 tablespoons of oil. Five, 6, good measure. 1 spoon. I'm going to swish the oil. Now add the whole spices like cinnamon stick and all the rest, as I mentioned, fennel seed, cardamom seed, and then 2 cloves of lavanga. Now, once these spices sizzle, you can come here and then see. Yeah, it is showing. Okay. Now it is sizzling. Okay, I am adding the chopped onions. Saute until the onions are translucent. The color will change once it's sauteed. At that point, you add the cauliflower, potato, turmeric powder, chili powder, salt, and then water a little bit, 1/4 cup of water to see. If you didn't add the water, what will happen? You have to add much more oil pushing out. I already added a 2 tablespoons. I don't want to add more. So 2 tablespoons is enough. See, when you put the whole spices on the hot oil, it sizzles. So at that point, add the onions. The onions are almost 1 minute only. See, the onions are getting turned into translucent. At this point, I add the cubed potatoes. See, 1 big potato or 2 medium potatoes. It is 2 small potatoes, not even medium potatoes, I would say. I took 2 medium potatoes. Small. Okay, at this point I am getting ready to add the turmeric powder. And then stir. The heat is in medium high. So your close supervision is necessary, otherwise it will stick to the pan. See, it is sizzling. Saute. Then add the chili powder. See, you can increase the chili powder if you really like a spicy. Bhaji. In our household, we don't really like very spicy, so that's why I put half a teaspoon of red chili powder. You can increase quarter teaspoon more if you want it. And then 1.5 teaspoon of salt I'm adding to it. Add a quarter cup of water to the bowl and then add it to the sauteing vegetables. You can saute this in high, but you have to watch it closely. But if you want to walk away from the stove, don't forget to turn it on to medium low. Otherwise it will stick to the pan. Actually, I'm going to add a quarter cup more. See, the stove is hot. That's it. I'm going to cover it and then cook it for 5 minutes. Stirring now and then come back in 5 minutes and then add the cooked dal and tomato. Garlic, because sometimes when you saute too much, the garlic, the taste and then mitigates a little bit. So I am adding the salt. Probably after a minute I am adding the garlic, crushed garlic to the vegetable and stir it. Okay, see, about 4 more minutes. It should saute at this point. It has been cooking for 5 to 6 minutes. The potatoes are cooked and then the cauliflower is also ready. So now I am going to add the canned tomato to it. I'm going to turn the heat to high. See, I cooked from in between medium high to medium and then watching closely. I don't want the water to evaporate and then get stuck on the pan. Now I added the, okay, now see, let it come for a boil. It is boiling after I added the tomato. This is the dal, cooked mung dal. I am going to transfer that, incorporate with the bhaji. Let it boil for 2 minutes. So that way, what happened, both of them, all the taste has to mingle. Tomato, dal and the vegetables. So it is just bubbling. It will boil in 2 minutes. So and I will be ready to serve. Then I have to go back to make the paratha. Let me taste it. Salt and everything is so perfect. If you feel like it, you can add a little more salt. I usually add less salt. For me, it is correct.